Could you live in a house that's haunted? TikToker Wade Lanigan continues to, despite all the crazy things that have happened here, including this, keep an eye on the mirror. At first I thought he was haunted by Pinocchio's ghost, but then I realized what I thought was a long nose was the brim of his hat. Many in the comments think this looks faked, while others say he must be haunted by Indiana Jones. Many others, however, have seen a similar shadow man. Have you seen this profile? I think it may be a bad omen. The channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine has, in my opinion, some of the spookiest ghost footage on YouTube. This portal footage in the Ghost Chronicle series is no different. While sitting in one of the home's haunted bedrooms, Kent sees a strange mist at the door. And he captures a picture on camera. When he looks at it, he is shocked by how vivid it is. This is the figure he captured with the contrast turned up. The form of the figure is undeniable. Like many of the channel's videos, this one is equally compelling, but unlike the others, which mainly capture shadow figures, this figure of mist suggests to me that Kent is dealing with something from another dimension. Want to get a bad night's sleep? YouTuber Tim Morozov passes a sleepless night at a haunted apartment in this scary video. First, he captures a door swinging open and closed on its own. Later, as the TV turns on in another room, a figure passes by on his infrared camera, a figure that isn't there. A moment later, Tim is talking to his followers when something again passes behind him, much too close for comfort. He captures the figure one more time as he's entering the living room in the dark. Could you catch any sleep with this thing lurking around? Me neither. Whatever this figure is really making my skin crawl. A hungry ghost is going after this paranormal team's crisps. The team from YouTube channel The Paranormal Detectives captures this mysterious activity during an Estes Method session.
Is there anything in this room you want to play with?
Yes, yes, yes.
What is it you want to play with? You want to play with? What the f***?
That was a bag of crisps.
Is that what you want to play with?
The interesting thing to me is that the spirit seems to respond directly to the team's question.
Is there anything in this room you want to play with? So,
Yes.
And then the spirit goes right ahead and moves the crisps.
if you want to play with? What the f***?
That was a bag of crisps.
Is that what you want to play with?
It doesn't look like they fell. It looks like they were thrown. It seems to me like the Estes method is really working here, and the team should probe this spirit for further information. On occasion, you're just lucky enough to capture that paranormal activity in the moment. YouTube team Ghost Seekers TX hit that lucky mark, capturing their very first poltergeist activity on camera.
Very first poltergeist activity ever captured?
Holy f***! What the f*** was that? I cannot move.
What was it? Let's take another look.
What the f was that? What was it? What the f was that?
Did the camera fall over, or was it thrown over?
Was that the camera?
We're all sitting. It's the camera.
Oh my.
Holy.
It does seem like it fell rather too aggressively. This one could go either way for me, but I'm betting that's what most poltergeists are banking on. I've analyzed some of YouTube channel G&D Studios footage before in past videos. Now they've recovered more poltergeist activity on their security cameras, and this stuff is truly chilling. The first activity actually wakes the YouTuber's parents from their sleep. Watch the blanket. Something just yanked it off the poor guy. On another occasion, the TV in the living room mysteriously turns on and off. A third capture shows a number of drawers and cupboards opening of their own accord all at once. And a fourth episode shows two objects being thrown simultaneously in opposite directions. In my opinion, any single one of these events is pretty convincing proof of paranormal activity, but all of them together would have me packing my bags. The Ouija Brothers YouTube team are touring one of the creepiest museums I've ever seen, and it will live up to its reputation. Located in Nottingham, the Haunted Museum and oddities are full of oddities, alright. Here's one of them.
These sheets, these metal storage containers, these are from Denver.
It isn't the metal shelving that freaks me out. What are these bodies laid out on them? We may never know, because the team continues their tour, and they hear some unsettling noises.
Look how it's themed. You've got anti-crosses all over the place. I did just hear a knock.
You don't want to be hearing things when this setup is in the next room. Later in that room, beneath the ambulance siren, you can hear a knock. And the same was caught on a second camera located elsewhere. Is there a ghost knocking about the place? Or is it just your odd house-settling noise? Well, we can't know for sure. I think there's plenty of oddities here to consider, that this place might have a legit haunting. While investigating the Garrison house, YouTuber Lomar Mendez and his team communicate with the spirits. The investigation begins with an eerily on-point message.
Imagine if there's bodies in here. What are the odds there's like a body buried in here?
They found my body.
I can't. What?
I can't either. Later in one of the rooms, a paranormal device goes off.
There's just this inn is literally the hub of so much paranormal activity.
We're really here.
We can feel you.
Then they hear a knock.
I feel like we're the only ones trying to reach out at this moment, so they're coming from all directions into here to communicate with us.
Tell us on our floor.
When Lomar asks the spirits to knock again, they respond.
Can you knock again?
Is it Emily? What is she trying to communicate to the team? I think it could be Emily, and I hope they're able to reach over to the other side. What happens when you open a portal in a graveyard? Well, you're about to find out. YouTuber Alberto Del Arco opens a window into the underworld with this scary video. As the crew enters this graveyard containing dark magic voodoo dolls, they hear a strange cry.
Entonces, no sé si... Pues... Hola. Buenas noches.
They then open a portal, which seems like a terrible idea. And it is, because it seems to have drawn the wrong kind of attention.
Ya, mira. Pasó una persona.
¿En serio?
Sí.
¿Dónde? Hola. Buenas noches. ¿Lo vieron?
Sí.
¿Tú, Tony?
No, yo no alcancé a ver.
¿No alcanzaste a verlo?
And who knows where it might lead.
Algo...
Did these guys just make the scariest decision of their lives? It sure looks like it. And I wouldn't want to be them when the demons erupt from that portal. I've got a challenge for you. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Horrifyingly Haunted 3, this redditor wrote, I don't know what is shooting down from the sky, and an unidentified flying object is seen after they do. Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about. There was certainly some debate about this video in the comments. Commenters thought it could be a shooting star, moisture or dust on the lens, but the uploader is confident it's something paranormal. Which side are you on here? Let me know in the comments.